Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0, joined today by Greg Lee. Well, Jerod Mayo is a captain on the Patriots, their leading tackler, and a Pro Bowler. Last year, he led the NFL in tackles with 175. But the question is he a playmaker? In 3 years, only 3 sacks and 3 forced fumbles. Patriots changing up their defensive scheme a little bit this year. Will that mean a change in the number of big-time impact plays we see from Jerod Mayo, Greg?
Chris, it seems like every year before the season, we always ask this question about Jerod Mayo. Will he step up to be a real playmaker? You got to make plays. You got to make plays.
This defense, I think, will give him a chance. It's a different defense, different scheme.
If the defensive line sheds the blockers on the offensive line, Jerod Mayo should be in the gap, making a lot of plays and making stops for losses and running backs. If he doesn't do that this year, then he will never be a playmaker. He'll just be a tackling machine who goes sideline to sideline.
And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way.
Well, a lot of times when you see him sideline to sideline, he's running and trying to track down someone from behind 10 yards down the field. So I've seen a lot with him. So I want to see him doing more this year, get into behind it in the backfield in the line of scrimmage and get some 2-yard losses.
I'll say it again. Scheme, scheme, scheme. He wasn't allowed to do that in the 3-4. He was playing inside. He had to kind of feel his way through the trash, take on guards, get off blocks. He's going to be the weak side linebacker in this deal. He's going to be freed up, have more room to run, to attack. We saw that a little bit in the preseason. I don't think it's that he's not capable of making plays. I think he hasn't been put in a spot to make plays. Now, that being said, I don't think he's in the class of Patrick Willis or Ray Lewis yet. He has to prove that. But I think he is one of the Patriots' best playmakers, and one of the reasons they switched up this defense. You want to put your best playmaker in a position to make big-time plays. Until this year, just based on the way the scheme was, that wasn't necessarily the case.
Well, you just said if he's their best playmaker, then why weren't the Patriots putting him in a position the last 2 years? So if you had the confidence he was a playmaker, then why didn't you make him a playmaker?
System, Greg. I mean, this is a team that they just did, but this was a team
it's too late.
that traditionally...
After realizing the fact that the system didn't work for him the last couple of years, now they would say, oh, all of a sudden he's a playmaker now. Playmakers just develop. You got to put him out there and let him do it.
But guys, system does matter in the end. I mean, it's not baseball where you go to the plate and a 300 hitter is a 300 hitter. If a guy's in a different scheme and he's used in a different way, he'll have an opportunity to make plays. I saw it with Mike Vrabel in 2007. Suddenly they turned him loose and let him rush. He had 12.5 sacks. It wasn't that he suddenly learned to rush. He just got the opportunity more. I think you'll see that more with Jerod Mayo in this scheme, and if he doesn't do it this year, then you can say he's not a playmaker. But to me, the jury's still out.
Well, let him have see if he does it this year. If not, let's hope we don't have to ask the same question next year.